Alright. We're inside of another abandoned mansion. Christy's not with me. I'll tell you the story later. I'm with my boy Justin from 4EC Photography, and we're exploring this place. An abandoned mansion in the middle of the woods. This place is massive. There's 4 buildings. There's a bunch of crazy staircases, a bunch of crazy decks on the outside of these sliding glass doors. It's absolutely insane. And from what I've been able to see so far, there are 2 cars on property. So that's always a plus when people leave cars behind. Let's see what else they left behind. Let's go check it out. I love the wallpaper inside of this bathroom. It's really cool. I think it has old want ads, is what it has. For some reason, in all of these abandoned mansions, homes, things like that, there's always some sort of financial book or a book on tape, how to relieve your financial strains. So I think that usually has something to do with why these places are left behind like this. Look at those big old barn doors. This place is crazy. I love all the wood that's around this place. I love that it's completely made out of wood. I love that look. Even the rocks that are on the property, it just makes it look so much better. This isn't actually a mansion. It's more of like a compound. And all these houses, there's a little house back here. There's a little house back over there. There's a big house right there. That's the one that I was originally in. They're all attached by bridges. This one right here, the roof is completely overgrown, and that decking right there is completely overgrown. The last time this car was inspected was in 1987. 30 years ago this year was the last time this thing was on the road. Just sitting in a field to rot. And it's pretty rotten. This car is all rusted. And in car terms, that's cancer. This is the koi pond right here. It actually still has koi fish inside of it. Looking at it now, that's a pump for this pond. So it was purposely put here, and those fish were purposely put inside of here. But the pump is obviously no longer running. In addition to being a really cool, mostly wood house, it has all these rocks on the side of it too, which make it look really cool for this area. It kind of blends in with the landscape down there. This wall right here is completely made of seashells and seagrass, I guess you would call this stuff. It's really weird, but actually pretty unique and cool. I really like this cool little hidden staircase here, and I like what they did with the columns. This is the house up above us. These columns are holding up the house above us. Yo, I swear to God that while I was just filming this, I saw that mouth move. I definitely saw that mouth move. That was just bugged out. I don't know if it was just some optical illusion through my LCD screen, but that mouth on that painting definitely just moved. That is weird. It feels like it's looking at me too. I'm not even joking around. I'm not for real. Like, it was really, really weird. At one point in time, it looks like somebody was actually sleeping inside of here. I don't think that they're sleeping here anymore due to the fact that there's mouse shit all over that bed. And I don't think anybody wants to sleep in mouse shit. These staircases are really kind of cool. All the bridges, staircases, it's really cool. I think I like these better than the spiral staircase that was in the other one. That painting is definitely looking at me. Is it moving behind me? There's all kinds of real estate paperwork here. I don't know if it's for the owner or for this office. I've actually come to the conclusion that this building is an office because it's set up like an office. And that would explain the cork boards that are around. They put up memos, reminders, all kinds of stuff for the company, I assume. But yeah, there's a bunch of realty paperwork right here. I don't know if this is the guy's for his office or whether or not he was going through all his realty work. This is the storage room where they left all the old office paperwork. So yeah, they weren't It doesn't look like they were a real estate company. So I think that those real estate papers had to do with the sale of this property here. So they fell into hard times, obviously, which would explain all those financial books we came across. This place is really, really cool. It kind of reminds me of the miniatures treehouse. If you haven't seen that video, check out the description. I'll put the link inside of there for you. You can check it out. So for those of you wondering where Christy is on this explore, she broke her leg a couple weeks back. So for those of you out there who care about us or care about her and miss my beautiful wife in these videos, wish her well, because that's why she's not here. But she'll be back soon. She didn't break her leg on an explore. So the most recent date that I found inside of this place is on this paperwork from 1996. The earliest date that I've seen in this place was on that painting, which was 1968, which is more than likely when this place was built. Kind of got a hippie feel to it, and it was built in that time. So look at these rugs, psychedelic. I'm wondering if this area right here was actually a pool house at one point in time, and this was actually an actual pool rather than a swamp or a pond, but it's turned to a swamp now, and I can't see the bottom of it, so I don't know how to establish whether or not it was a pool or a pond, which is turned to a swamp. But behold the swamp. I know I said in the beginning of this movie that this was an abandoned mansion, but it turns out that it was an abandoned compound with a house and an office building and some sort of other office building, it seems like. But this is it, and it's actually been a pretty cool explore into some place that you're probably not going to see another structure like this unless somebody custom builds it just like this person had done. But this is pretty awesome. So we're gonna get out of here and get to the next spot. Peace. I just found out from one of the nice neighbors over here at that place that was kind of like a business retreat where different companies would have their employees go there and kind of do bonding activities, I guess you could say. And it's kind of a cool place for a retreat. Kind of cool of that neighbor to just let us walk out of there and not give us any hard times. So that's what it is.